Hi everyone, today we will do legal dictation exercise number 55. You can get the PDF from description box. So ready? Start. Mr. S.K. Sinha, learned senior counsel appearing on behalf of the SSCs, submitted that the purchasing dealer were registered dealer under the local act. They were also registered dealers under the said 1956 Act. According to the learned counsel, the dealers had purchased the good locally from the SSCs in Delhi on the strength of their registration certificates by issuing prescribed declaration under the local act, and therefore the said purchase were local purchase in the hand of the said dealer. According to the learned counsel, after purchasing the goods in Delhi and getting delivery at the factory of the appellant, the purchasing dealer had stored the good in their godown in Delhi. According to learned counsel, the purchasing dealer were selling the goods purchased from the appellant either by making local sales in Delhi or by making interstate sale to their own buyers outside Delhi or by making branch transfer to their own branches outside Delhi. Learned counsel next contended that a local sale cannot be deemed to take place in the course of interstate trade or commerce simply because the buyer has been assigned a territory. According to learned counsel, section 3A of the 1956 Act create a deeming fiction. It provides that a sale or purchase shall be deemed to take place in the course of interstate trade or commerce if the sale or purchase occasion movement of goods from one state to another. Thus, according to learned counsel, in order to be covered by Section 3A, the sale in question itself must be occasion movement of goods from one state to another. According to learned counsel, Section 3A is not attracted merely because the purchasing dealer has been assigned a territory outside the local area. According to learned counsel, assignment of territory is different from a sale occasioning movement of goods. Mere assignment of territory by itself, according to learned counsel, does not mean that the sale by the SSCs to the dealer occasioned the movement of goods to the assigned territories. According to learned counsel, the goods in question were sold locally in Delhi by the appellant, and the appellant was not concerned with subsequent sale. The purchasing dealer had no obligation to occasion the movement of good to assigned territories pursuant to or as an incident of the appellant sale to them. The appellant has sold the good locally to the purchasing dealer, who were free to sell the goods to their own buyers in the assigned territories in either of the three ways mentioned above. There was no bar or restriction on the purchasing dealer on selling the goods in any of the three modes mentioned above. Learned counsel further submitted that under clause 3 of the said agreement it was made clear that in the event of the purchasing dealer desiring the SSCs to transport the good to their assigned territories outside Delhi, they would pay the freight charges and also be liable to for the central sales tax. Thank you.